Hi, my name's James Pursey, co-founder at Sorted. It's a marketplace for local tasks. Essentially, we match busy people that don't have the time to wash up, walk the dog and that sort of thing with individuals that can help them out, typically students. So I found out that I was dyslexic quite late on in life. It was actually my first year at university. And I realised because I was doing exams where I was fully capable of answering the questions, but I simply kept running out of time. I was also not particularly good at going to lectures and passively trying to absorb information. So I went and did a test, and the real telling point was when I was asked to read out a piece of descriptive text, which was about an A4 page, out loud to the tester. And afterwards he took it off of me and asked me a question about it, and I had absolutely no idea what the piece of text was about or what it was about or on. I did that 3 times, and the third time remember what it was about. So processing speed and all that sort of thing. University was very kind after that. They gave me a lovely shiny computer and a dictaphone, all sorts of things to help maximise lectures, and obviously got extra time in exams. So academically that pretty much solved it, which is frustrating that it took you a bit longer to understand a question and that sort of thing and be able to do it. In general, I think that it's kind of helped. I mean, there's got to be a reason that most entrepreneurs are dyslexic. It's probably down to the fact that you problem solve differently. You don't look at things from a purely academic viewpoint. You don't look at things from a language viewpoint. It's much more visual, much more sort of based on things that work and things of trial and error and stuff like that, and you just will do whatever it takes to ultimately get the end goal that you want. I struggle when I'm reading stuff to really absorb information. I find reading absolutely fine most of the time. Writing is a totally different story. But when reading information, which I do a lot at work, when you're reading up on new strategies and changes in the market and all that sort of thing, you have to read everything 2, 3, sometimes 4 times to really absorb it and understand what it's about. One way around that is, depending on the size of it, to basically print stuff off and just go through and highlight and underline, just like you do with an exam question, and just underline all the key points as you're going through. And sure, you might not take it in the first time, but it's a lot faster than just reading it over and over and over again. Writing-wise, just surround yourself with great people. So I actually, interestingly, write all of the copy for Sorted, so all of the content essentially on the website, on the app, all of our marketing materials, everything like that. And as soon as it's written, I know 2, 3 people around the office that are considerably better at English and are good at just going through and nitpicking, and I just send it out to them and just get them to rip it apart. And just having the attitude to just be like, yeah, okay, I'm not great at this, I admit that, but I'm creative, which is why I write the content in the first place. So just surrounding yourself with people that can help and not feeling bad or ashamed or anything like that to ask for it. Walking away from business for a second, I think it's really important that you don't give up on stuff and that you just hammer things out and just take that determination into everything that you do. My brother, for example, is dyslexic, considerably more severe than me, and he really wanted to study history at university. Obviously you need a pretty decent A-level in English to do that, which at the time I think he was a C or a D student, I'm sure he won't mind me saying it, and he just grafted and just spent hours and hours of his life just in his room, just revising, just learning stuff and just finding ways around things and just new solutions. And I'm pretty sure he got an A star in that, or an A, because it was an A-level. And obviously got onto his degree course that way. So whatever you're doing, whether it's business, whether it's personal, academic, whatever, just don't give up and always just look at things from different angles to try and find a solution. Even if you take learning difficulties out of it, I mean, it's very important within business to work within a team, because no one person can tick all of those boxes, right? You need to surround yourself by people with complementary skill sets. What's great about Sorted is every one of us is working on what we love to do. And every one of us hates everything that somebody else is doing in the team. So I'm not a big fan of techie stuff, and I absolutely hate finance. But I love sales and marketing, which is what I'm working on, so I'm passionate about that. So teams are good things so that you're never doing something you don't want to do, and you can always find the people that do. In terms of dyslexia, again, surrounding yourself by good people that can help, by people that are patient, people that understand the issues and the fact that sometimes it takes you a little bit longer to get things, and people that can help with spell checking, grammar, all of that sort of thing. is obviously very useful. It saves me a lot of time, it saves me a lot of potential embarrassment as well. Would I turn off being dyslexic if I could at a flick of a switch? Interesting. No, I don't think I would. I think that I'm very good at maths and numbers and all that sort of thing, even though I don't like finance. And that's something I love doing and I'm very passionate about. And I think that that's because of how you see a problem and how you split things up into the different components. And I think if I wasn't dyslexic, I wouldn't have that. And everybody's got to have that one thing that they feel really confident at, that they excel at. I don't think I'd be anywhere near as creative because I wouldn't have had the mindset I have growing up and sort of the determination and all that sort of thing. So no, I don't think I'd change it.